Pregame.com.
Fezzik's Cinderella team that he's been talking about the last few weeks, looking to make sure that slipper still fits. It's Brad Powers, Pregame.com studios, just off the Vegas Strip. We're talking Thursday action in the NCAA tournament. Nice matchup, a 6-seed Miami taking on the number 11 seed Loyola-Chicago. Pretty much know where you're going with this one, Fez. Why am I betting Loyola-Chicago in this game?
Loyola stays undervalued, and it's all about their point guard, Custer, being back. He was out in the middle of conference play. This team went 1-3 straight up in conference play against, frankly, some not very good teams. They're a completely different team with Custer since he got back. They're 17-1 straight up. Their only loss was by 2 points at Bradley. All 17 wins by 4 or more points.
And we talked recently, Loyola-Chicago won the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament, although I take you back to the round 1 game in the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. They should have been 3-0 against the spread in that tournament, but very bad beat in round 1, maybe creating some value.
Yeah, they're laying 6, and they're up 8 points with 30 seconds to play. And Custer, who is an 81% free throw shooter, bricks 2 free throws on the front end of 1-on-1s, and they don't cover that game. They only go 2-1 against the spread in their conference tourney.
Talking injuries, you mentioned Custer missing that 4-game stretch where they went 1-3, but they've also dealt with some injuries to their other guard, Richardson.
Yeah, so it turns out when both the guards start, this team is 20-1 straight up. That includes a win at Florida. Their one loss was at Bradley, where they lost by 2 points. This team is that close to being 21-0 with those 2 guards starting straight up with a signature win on the road.
It's not all about playing on Loyola-Chicago, but let's talk their opponent, Miami, your second key factor.
Yeah, Miami overrated. Miami is 4-4 down the stretch here, but frankly, they've been really lucky to go 4-4. All 4 of the wins were by 3 or fewer points. That includes the one signature the win they have, a 40-foot heave at the end of regulation to beat North Carolina. Very fortunate Miami team.
Yeah, and you talk about Miami being overrated. They've been overrated in the marketplace for the last 3 months, 6-15 against the spread their last 21 games, but specifically the last 8 games why they've been struggling, they've been without their guard, Brown.
Yeah, so he only scores 11 points per game, so I love finding an injury where a guy's not their leading scorer, but he's also responsible for 7 rebounds and 4 key assists per game. That's a lot of production that they're missing.
No question about it. Love this pick, Fez. Let's go ahead and make it official.
Let's make it official. Loyola is underrated. They are on a 17-1 straight-up streak with point guard Custer back in the lineup. And Miami is overrated. They finished the year 4-4, but they were lucky to do so. All 4 of those wins by 3 points or less. The Fez math says Loyola wins the game outright. More videos, pregame.com.